Hi guys, Brain here, and welcome to a different kind of video today. It's going to be another one of those like weird list videos that I do like once every 6 months because I don't know. I find list stuff kind of interesting in a not very interesting sort of way. That sentence made no sense. But yeah, I don't do lists very often, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. I make whatever comes to my brain, and I felt like doing a list today. So yeah, deal with it, I guess. But today I wanted to talk about obviously like I make YouTube and you guys watch my YouTube. I upload daily, I work hard on that. But I wanted to get, peel back the curtain a little bit and let you know what I watch. What am I interested in? Obviously there's some of that we watch on the React stuff that I do on twitch.tv/TheMrHeadache. If you want to take part in our Reacts, usually that's on Tuesdays that we do that. So yeah, if you want to come hang out with those videos, you are more than welcome to. Yeah, I want to peel back the curtain and kind of show you people that I enjoy watching. Like, what if I'm looking for DVD content? If I feel like watching DVD content, who do I watch? I smacked my mic. What do I feel like doing? Who do I feel like watching? So I want to peel back the curtain and show you some of my favorite content creators. That way you can go love and support them because they also do an incredibly great job on the YouTube zone. So yeah, let's go and get started. So yeah, I want to preface this before we get started. These are not in, when I say top 5, they're not in any order. These are just people, the 5 I came up with that I like watching. So the numbers mean nothing. So yeah, first one is MINTSKULL. MINTSKULL is a DVD YouTuber who mostly focuses on like mini facts about the game. This could be like the game's history, like pre-builds and previous versions of perks, stuff like that. Or it can go down to like lore tidbits, like oh well, this character has actually an engraving on their weapon that shows the name of the character they killed in their tome lore. It's like fun little stuff like that. It's like a really like fun, it's like a fun facts channel, and it's really cozy. It's one of those things where you make your din, you sit down and you're just like, teach me weird things about Deathslinger, okay? And then you just start chomping down and you're just like, wow, I didn't know that about Caleb. That's pretty cool, And it's just like really nice, very like, I don't know what other way to put it. It's just like cozy content. I like catching MINTSKULL videos because it like literally, like I said, it's not even just like, oh well, it's just like complete in-depth lore, but it's a little bit of everything. It's like a little like grab bag, and it's nice. I like that variety a lot about their content. So yeah, definitely go check them out. Number 2, looking for the lore dumping. Pixelbush is a YouTuber that I've watched a long time when it comes to DVD because Pixelbush takes like that little bit of lore that like MINTSKULL does and just blows it up, just like takes it up to 11. Instead of like just the little tidbits, Pixel focuses on like entire characters and entire tomes, like explaining the lore so you don't have to like go in and read all the pages and stuff. Because that's one of the things that I've always found like intimidating about DVD lore is like if you open like a character's like lore page, it's like 8 pages long, and to be frank, half the time it's not even that good. So reading like 8 pages of lore for a character, and it ends up not even being that good. It's like intimidating. It's like I don't want to go through that effort. And also like with all the all the tome stuff that comes out too, like that's a lot to go through as well if you want to learn about a character. And even though it's like technically like a reward for you going through the rift, like it's a lot to sift through. It's a lot to sift through, so it's like really intimidating. So Pixelbush kind of just like condenses all of that and makes it just like this nice, concise, like 30-40 minute like lore video. And you just watch that and get all that info and soak all that info in. It's so nice. It's so nice. And also what I really appreciate about what Pixel does is that Pixel likes to like add like the real world context for a lot of the things that like exist. Like when he was doing the video about the Garden of Joy and like Dredge and all that, he was talking about like real world like examples of like creepy religious convents and that sort of thing, and like literally was showing footage and going into like the real life examples that inspired the lore. And that was just, I know I have a social studies degree, so I'm probably biased with that, but like I love that he includes like the real world examples of like what happens and what inspires these. I think it's just chef's kiss. He does a great job. Works really hard on his videos, and they're always incredibly interesting. So definitely support Pixelbush. I love his videos a lot. Okay, number 3 is CHOY. So obviously you guys know this because we react to a lot of CHOY's videos because CHOY is great. CHOY used to be like our main insider into like hacking, since he has a lot of like inside info on the DVD hacking situation, and that's still a big issue. And it used to be worse, but it's still a big issue that rears its ugly head a lot. So that's kind of like how we got introduced into the world of CHOY, was him giving that insider info on the hacking situation. But now CHOY like kind of branches out into general DBD discussion topics, kind of like we do. Obviously, his is like way more formal than what we do. His situation is very much more like kind of an analysis, and he does give his own personal takes. It's not like us where we're just kind of like talking and feeling things, right? We're very expressive, but it's still really, really great. And I like looking into his takes on things, even if I don't fully agree with him sometimes. Remember the hag video? Like it's cool because like he's this guy, you know, that like has, you know, gone out of his way to give us this information for so long about like the hacking situation, but now he's actually giving like thoughts, feelings, and takes about the game as well. You know, so it's like we're getting to like know the guy behind that and like his own feelings and thoughts about the game that he's been trying to like, you know, protect, you know, in a sense for a little bit. So I think it's just really interesting, and I'm glad he's like branching out his content and, you know, doing variety. I know it's still DVD, but doing variety with your content is a big risk. It's a big risk. It's scary. So I'm glad he's doing it. I'm glad it's working out for him, and I do appreciate the hard work he puts into his videos, which is why you'll probably continue to see more reacts to it. Number 4 is ARDETHA. I first stumbled upon ARDETHA when I was trying to optimize my DBD, because he had a video like a long time ago that was talking about like how like this little like it essentially goes into your gamer user settings and just like adjusts things for you, so you don't have to actually open the file. Now I found out how to do that like on my own without like his program adjusting it, but like that's how I first stumbled upon him. But now ARDETHA does like discussion videos similar to what we do, but his is like a little bit more like history based, more than like rogue discussion and feelings like we do. Like as you've seen from like the couple of videos we've reacted to, it's like the entire history of like DS, like the entire history of like Freddy, the history of like Wraith, you know, like he goes all the way back through like the entire history of like this example of this perk or this character in the game, and like tracks how they got to this point and why certain things ended up the way they are. Because I think that's like a lot of the things that like DBD players like really like lose track of at a certain point, is like why things are the way they are, because there's just a lot of like, I can't believe they would do this, I don't understand why they would do this, I don't understand what would go on there, like I don't know why they make that decision. But when with ARDETHA's videos, he like really in-depthly goes back through and shows the step-by-step process of how we ended up at this point to begin with. So it provides that context that's pretty crucial. So his videos are very, very helpful and informative, and for that reason I love watching them. Okay, number 5. So this one I saved for last because it's probably the most obvious one, so there wasn't going to be any surprises there, was it? Okay, so we're going to talk about Otts, good old Otts Darva. I say it's a no-brainer, right? Otts is probably like the content creator, like the DBD content creator, probably the most popular DBD content creator on the YouTube platform, and I do be watching him like most people do. Now, I will say this with a caveat. I do prefer his analysis of perks, characters, and his rework ideas. That's kind of what I'm there for. I don't really gravitate too much towards his gameplay videos because, I don't know, I make daily content for the game. I know how the game is played. I know I like watching the game be played. Even if I'm not, like, I have a stream up right here. I have good old Sip Tonic over here on the left monitor while I'm recording. Like, I am almost constantly watching this video game. Gameplay videos don't do it for me. If you noticed, out of all 5 of the people that have been on the list so far, gameplay videos have not, nobody who uploads gameplay videos makes it on the list, because I'm constantly watching this game. I am constantly watching this game from both sides, looking at all kinds of different perk builds, all kinds of different perk builds, add-ons. Like I'm watching this game all the time, like literally all the time. So gameplay videos don't really do it for me, and that's like half of Otts' content, which is unfortunate. Not unfortunate in the sense that it's bad. It's just like, it's just not my cup of tea. But when he does like the analysis and like the teaching and stuff like that, chef's kiss. I love that stuff so much. Like I like watching him like post like a 3-hour video about like how I would improve every character in the game. Like I love that stuff. I love taking that stuff in. I love watching that and seeing his take on all that stuff, because he's an extremely, you know, seasoned player in the game. So it's like, you know, that's a well of knowledge, right? So like gameplay is fine and it's like interesting to see, I guess. But for me, I'm more interested in his breakdown and his analysis from that place of like being such a seasoned player in the game. So when he posts videos like that, I eat that up. I love that stuff so much. So those are my top 5 favorite DBD YouTubers that I watch in my own free time. Who do you guys like? Don't say me, because I know you're lying. I'm on to you. What do you guys like to watch? Let me know down in the comments below, and maybe I'll give them a peek. Maybe I'll check them out. But on that, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you so much for hanging out today. And hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's video. But if I do not, I'll see you when I see you, friends. Goodbye.